Ball one.
Just missed. And that one hit 97 on the glove.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Up the middle, Hamilton throws to first. One out in the top of the first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Crochet, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
In the air, right field. Anthony sizes this one up. Brings it in, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Throw over to Tellez, and a quick out, number one. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it, two away down. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Roman Anthony. A little out front there as he swings through it. And it goes just foul. Two out, space is empty. Outside corner, got him looking. All set for the start of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. Crochet back to work. The other way, and foul ball. Raleigh, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the...
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And they tagged him out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. On the ground to third, Meyer. Whips it across.
That's an out.
They get the out on Arozarena. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that is that.
Let's go.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Jarren Duran. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That is good. The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Swings through that one for strike one. And that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That is good. That's shortstop.
Here's Trevor Story now. Just missed. Slider right there. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tag got him, and he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. Now this one gets through. Duran rounds third, headed to the plate. In there, he's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do.
So much football, so I know you're not focused.
Do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Yeah, the batter now, Cedar Rafaela. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So up next, Christian Campbell. Fouled off down the right side. Munoz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. Two strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So digging in, Cole Young. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside. One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Ben Williamson now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive, and that's a fair ball.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is J.P. Crawford. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Steps on the bag for the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and the batter now, Abraham Toro. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Flied to right his first time. Strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. And that one lifted in the air center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Fenway Park, now it's the DH, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the Green Monster. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there. Polanco at third with 2 away. That's in there. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Popped up. Anthony coming on. Fair ball. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Go ahead run on base. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And here is David Hamilton. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. Going 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's the inning. Back now at Fenway. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Crochet back to work. That one ripped. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Cole Young digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Young, just 21 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. That one the other way. Throw over to Toro, and 2 away now. And now Ben Williamson.
Well, one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That's hard hit on the line. Rodriguez makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Toro in the box, lays off for ball 1. Way back there. Long gone. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-1. One down. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. 0-2 in this one. To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
And it's strike 2. Red Sox by 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. This one lifted in the air, left field. Durant moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
This one popped up. And there's 2 down. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
On the ground, finds his way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a line drive into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fly ball down the line. Anthony drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Back inside Fenway Park, here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Swing and a miss. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Red Sox leading it by 2. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Your story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Young. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. So a man aboard, and stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Campbell at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of inning number 7. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Foul ball still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Center field. Rafaela sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And now, Dominic Canzone. New arm out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino. He's into the game with the bases empty. First pitch, not close. The other way, Meyer. Tosses to first.
He's out.
That's it out. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young.
At bat number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Back here at Fenway, and here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him swinging. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Back here in Boston, we go to the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. Bernardino back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Bernardino, a tall lefty. He features a sinker, a curb, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line. Steps on first for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to make
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Fenway, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And there's a rocket into the outfield. But he's back in time.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good hustle out of the box to make it to second base. Otherwise, there's still a double play opportunity to try to get out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So up next, David Hamilton.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Late swing, foul to the left. Duran at third. Meyer over at second with 1 down. This one popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets to it on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Story sends it over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. So digging in, Dominic Canzone. picked up. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
That misses. 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And he swings through that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Ben Williamson getting ready to hit. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one drifts inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Oh, great stop. Now a jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy to close out a ball game is to pitch